passionate about Harry Potter.
We love Harry Potter.
Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan in the restricted section.
And today we're going to do the ultimate Harry Potter tag! This tag was created by Just Keep Reading.
And we were tagged by Game of Tomes.
Yay! And today we're going to be drinking this Mexican-style chocolate stout.
From Schlafly. Or Schlafly.
I think it's Schlafly. I looked it up and the consensus was Schlafly. But this is...
excuse me, has the distinctive character of a Mexican hot chocolate, brimming with chocolate and cinnamon flavors, and is balanced by the creamy roastiness of a sweet stout.
Sounds delicious. I've already had it.
I have not.
It is pretty good.
Oh, fuck me, that's good.
Yeah, that was tastier than I remembered it.
Shit, that's really good.
It's really good. It tastes like a sweet, cinnamony hot chocolate, but cold and beery.
It's a dangerous beer.
Yeah, it's real good. Into it. Bottled with Love on 11/01/2016. So, first we have some general questions.
Yes.
What's your favorite Harry Potter book?
The Deathly Hallows.
And mine is The Goblet of Fire. Bam!
Next question is least favorite book.
The Order of the Phoenix. I just remember getting kind of bored in this one. I think it was too long.
The Sorcerer's Stone. Just because it was written for a very young audience, and when I read these, I was...
They're dusty. What a terrible Harry Potter fan I am.
I read these as an adult, so the first couple were kind of meh.
It was pretty remedial.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Still The Deathly Hallows. Ooh, or The Order of the Phoenix.
I have no idea. It's been a while since I've watched the movies, and I've only seen them once. With the exception of the first one, but I saw it the first time in 7th grade, and the second time when I was, like, probably 27.
We should probably have a, like, movie weekend.
We should. We need to have, like, a weekend where we watch Harry Potter, a weekend where we watch Star Wars, a weekend where we watch Lord of the Rings.
Yes. All the things. We'll do
yes. Okay, and least favorite movie?
The first one, still.
Again, I don't know.
The first one for the same reason as the book.
Okay.
Favorite quote?
My favorite quote is from Hagrid. I fucking love Hagrid. I love him.
I love him.
And he's talking about after he got, after his father died and he got expelled from Hogwarts and how Dumbledore gave him a second chance. And he says, he'll accept anyone at Hogwarts as long as they've got talent. Knows people can turn out okay even if their families weren't, well, all that respectable. But some don't understand that. There's some who'd always hold it against you. There's some who'd even pretend they just had big bones rather than stand up and say, I am what I am and I'm not ashamed. Never be ashamed, my old dad used to say. There's some who hold it against you, but they're not worth bothering with.
I really like that.
Yeah, I really like that quote.
That's a good one. Mine is kind of stereotypical, but it's from Sirius Black, and it's, we've all got both light and dark inside us. What matters most is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are.
Alright, now some questions about the characters.
Favorite Weasley?
Molly, probably.
Oh god, Molly's such a badass.
I love Molly and I love the twins.
I was going to say the twins, so
yeah,
we covered them both. But yeah, Molly's a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Favorite female character?
McGonagall.
I'm not sure. Because I love McGonagall, but I also love Hermione, and I love Luna Lovegood.
Oh, you know what? Mine's a toss-up, probably, between Luna and McGonagall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which to pick, really. I love all three of them.
They're awesome.
Probably... I don't know, my first instinct was to go with Hermione, but that might just be because she's the most well-developed of the three.
That's true.
But I do feel like I identify a lot with her.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I also love Tonks, but she's not well-developed enough to be a favorite. Like,
No.
I just really like
She's
that she's a Hufflepuff and that she changes her hair color
and
every
she's
5
badass.
minutes.
Like
she's badass.
She's super badass. All right, favorite villain.
Well, I really love Bellatrix Lestrange. It might just be because she has a cool name.
And she looks
And
pretty
she's played by Helena Bonham Carter in
Right.
the movies, who I really like Helena Bonham Carter.
Me too.
But I like her a lot. Although I think the most, like, horrible, like, most villainous villain is Umbridge.
Oh my god, I was gonna say
she's the worst.
Yeah, if I was gonna pick this like based on the villain I hate the most, totally Umbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's worse than Voldemort.
I want to light her on fire.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Straight up, light her on fire.
Yeah. Alright, favorite male character?
Probably, I really love Lupin. I love Lupin.
I was gonna say Neville. Neville Longbottom, because he's the underdog.
He is.
Everyone underestimated him.
And he's super, like, they underestimated him, and he had, like, really awesome character. Like, he
yeah.
was pretty badass in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd probably go with Neville. But I really liked Lupin as well.
I love Lupin. Favorite professor?
McGonagall.
McGonagall.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Oh, I also love Hagrid, though. He was a
Ooh,
professor
he
for a
was.
while. Ooh, now I don't know.
See, I feel like Hagrid might have been my favorite professor, because if I was in his class, I could have met some, like,
Yeah.
cute animals.
Hippogriffs and shit.
Right, yeah. I would bow to a hippogriff.
Totally.
Yeah. Now it's time for some Would You Rather. Would you rather wash Snape's hair or spend a day listening to Lockhart rant about himself?
Definitely wash
hair.
Snape's hair.
Easily.
For show.
I cannot listen to fucking self-absorbed dudes talk about themselves.
No.
No.
Next, would you rather duel an elated Bellatrix or an angry Molly?
Bellatrix for sure, because Molly would kick my ass.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if she was angry that I was threatening one of her children.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that. I'll fight Bellatrix.
What does she say? Not my daughter.
Not my
bitch."
daughter, you bitch. Yeah. Would you rather travel to Hogwarts via the Hogwarts Express or a flying car? Hogwarts Express.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, flying car would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, but the Whomping Willow though, like just the way that
Well,
they did it was kind of
The way
fucked up.
they did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say they end up in the Whomping Willow.
But the Hogwarts Express has like treats and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. The Hogwarts Express would be a leisurely ride, but the flying car would be thrilling.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Hogwarts Express.
I can't decide.
I want to drink some pumpkin juice and chill.
I'm gonna go with the flying car. Because I want to get there fast, and I want to get there scared shitless.
You're playing fast and loose with your life.
Alright, would you rather kiss Voldemort or give Umbridge a bubble bath? Ooh.
I would give her a bubble bath, but I would put like turpentine in it.
I don't know. I mean, kissing Voldemort would be a lot quicker. It'd be like, done.
His part of his soul is in a snake.
Well, not everyone's perfect.
He's just a bad boy from the wrong side of Hogwarts.
Exactly.
With a heart of gold.
And I love me a bad boy.
Would you rather ride a hippogriff or ride a firebolt?
Hippogriff!
Hands down.
What's a firebolt?
The broom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, hippogriff for sure.
Hippogriff for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna answer some questions about the book to movie adaptation. I'm gonna be bad at these. Is there a character which you felt differently about in the movies versus the books?
I feel like they presented Dumbledore a skosh differently in the movies versus the books.
Yeah.
Especially the whole part.
The fire, goblet of fire.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Yeah. Just a skosh different. A little different.
Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's mine. I would say Dumbledore.
I feel like Snape was really brought to more... I think he was more beloved in the movies because Alan Rickman played him.
Yeah. Ugh, Alan Rickman.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just did such a fantastic job with that character.
It's true. He did.
So, he was such a good actor.
Alan Rickman.
Nah.
Tears. Is there a movie that you preferred instead of the book?
For me, I don't really remember the movies well enough to answer this.
I don't know.
Probably not. In general, I am not a big fan of movies. I mean, I'm a fan of movies, but like, I don't go crazy over movies.
No, I usually like the books way better.
Richard Harris or Michael Gambon as Dumbledore?
The second one. Like, whoever played him later on.
I'm such a bad Harry Potter fan that I don't know the difference.
We're gonna find out. He was the first Dumbledore.
I mean, again, I don't feel like I remember the movies well enough to answer that question.
And then I like Michael Gambon better. The second one, Michael Gambon.
Don't really have an opinion. Yeah. Much like all of these questions about the movies.
I like Michael Gambon better.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Your top thing, person, or event which wasn't included in the movie that annoyed you the most. Spew!
Spew?
The Hermione's house elf activist group.
No, they didn't talk about Spew in the movies, did they?
No, they totally left it out.
Oh.
Yeah. Spew.
Spew. I can get on board with that. Yeah, because she was totes an activist. Mm-hmm. Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you could remake any of the Potter movies, which would it be? Probably the first one, because I'd put Michael Gambon in it. As Dumbledore instead of Richard Harris.
I have no opinion. Sorry. I'm lame. I need to rewatch the movies, because...
I watch them all the time. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. I watch the movies all the time.
I haven't even watched a movie in a long time. Hogwarts.
Hogwarts!
Which house was your first gut feeling you'd be a part of?
Ravenclaw.
I also thought I would be Ravenclaw, and I was completely wrong. That's not even my second choice.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the first time I took the quiz, like the old Pottermore, I got Hufflepuff. And then now the new Pottermore, every time I take it on there, I get Gryffindor.
You're a Gryffindor.
I'm a Gryffindor. So I'm not a Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw would probably be my third. Like, Slytherin, I'm not that.
You're not Slytherin.
Yeah. Mm-mm. But I really thought I would be Ravenclaw. But I think that intelligence is more important to me in myself than it is in other people.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of maybe why I'm not a Ravenclaw. Because, like, I don't judge people by their intelligence, really. I think I do hold myself to a higher standard than I hold others, intelligence-wise.
So which house were you actually sorted into? On Pottermore or another online sorting quiz?
I've always gotten... Actually, I did get Ravenclaw once on some, like... It wasn't, like, an official Harry Potter quiz. But I've almost always gotten either Hufflepuff or Gryffindor.
I've always gotten Ravenclaw. I took a, like, what's your hybrid house, and I got Huffleclaw.
I took that, too, and I got Gryffindor. Which class would be your favorite? What's the one where they learn how to change into things?
Transfiguration.
Transfiguration? Maybe that. Or the one that Hagrid taught.
Care of magical
Care
creatures.
of magical creatures. I can't think of anything.
I would say care of magical creatures or defense against the dark arts.
Which spell do you think would be the most useful to learn? Well, it kind of depends on your life.
It depends on what's going on in your
For
life.
Harry, I feel like it was like Expelliarmus or something.
Yeah, or Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
Because those Dementors were fucking with him for a second.
Maybe like Accio.
Yeah, Accio would be super helpful, but I would probably just use it to get me beer.
Yeah, so yeah, super useful.
Accio Guinness. Accio book.
Yeah.
Done. Which character do you think at Hogwarts you'd instantly become best friends with?
Luna Lovegood.
Luna. Yeah, definitely Luna.
The
Hands
weird
down.
girl, for
Yeah.
sure. Alright, now some miscellaneous questions. If you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which would it be?
The wand. Because it's a lot more versatile than the other two.
Yeah.
Because, like, the invisibility cloak, you can only use it to be invisible. The stone,
pretty
you
cool,
can
though.
only use it to resurrect people. But the wand, you can do a lot of things with.
That's true.
Did I say the wand?
I'd say either the wand or the cloak. I don't know which. I don't know if I'd want that much power. The wand.
I want that much power.
If you're invisible, you could really fuck with people.
You could totes fuck with people.
But I mean, if you had the wand, could you just make yourself invisible, you think?
I feel like you can just do a lot of things with the wand. Like, there's a lot of spells and, like, crazy shit. Because it's a super powerful wand.
Yeah.
You know? Fuck it.
I'll just go with the wand.
I want the wand.
I'll fuck some shit up with that wand.
Fuck some shit up. Is there any aspect of the books you'd want to change? This could be a character, an event, anything.
Well, you know, the thing that really bothers me about the Harry Potter, about Hogwarts, I'd say, is that these 11-year-olds go to school and they're immediately separated into different groups and pit against each other.
That's probably true.
Like,
Yes.
you're a Gryffindor, you're a Slytherin, Slytherins are evil, Gryffindors are brave. You know, like,
Yeah.
they're immediately categorized.
That's
and
probably true. Yeah.
told that they're supposed to be a certain way and that they have to, like, compete against each other now. And that's kind of fucked up, I think. I feel like J.K. Rowling kind of, like, after the fact tried to say like, well, Hufflepuff's my favorite house. I'm like, then why did you talk shit about it the whole
time
series? You know,
yeah.
like, nothing. Hufflepuff is totally the, like, shit house.
Like the people who
Like,
don't
there's
fit anywhere
one,
else.
yeah, there's like one part where Hagrid, like, starts to defend it, and then Harry interrupts him, and that's the only time. And so, like, Hufflepuff is, like, shit on the entire series.
Right.
And then she comes, well, Hufflepuff's my favorite house. Sure it is,
Sure
J.K.
it is.
Rowling. Also, Dumbledore's gay. Sure he is, J.K. Rowling.
Although I could definitely see that. Also, I think Harry is kind of a douche.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of people agree with you on that.
Harry's kind of a fucking douche. And that's
He's
probably
always,
what I would
like,
change.
doing the opposite of what adults tell him to do. And
He's, like, reckless. He's a douchebag.
yeah, he's kind of a D-bag. I think Hermione was
The
real
unsung hero. Yeah, probably so.
I like Ron, too. A lot of people shit on Ron. And, I mean, he was kind of a little asshole in a couple of books where he was
annoys
jealous.
me.
He was jealous, but, like, I mean, I feel like that's realistic.
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel if your best friend was the chosen one, you know?
Right, and they're teenage boys, and Harry's an asshole, so I get it. But I feel like, for a while, like, Ron just annoyed the shit out of me because he was a whiny little bitch. And I was like, you're from a magical family.
Yeah.
Like, your dad works for the Ministry of Magic. This is not new to you.
Yeah.
Like, I could get it if you're from, like, a
And
Muggle
it's
family.
new to both Harry and Hermione.
And they
because
handle
Hermione's
it
from a
way
Muggle
better.
family.
Right. They
Maybe
handle it way
Ron
better.
is used to having things handed to him because he's magical. He can
Maybe.
just be like, Accio breakfast.
Right. But, like, he freaks the fuck out about everything. And I'm like, you grew up in a magical house. Like,
They
this
needed
is not
somebody to be
new.
dramatic.
Good lord.
Hermione was level-headed. She was the voice of reason.
I feel like Harry was like
Harry
emo
was
and
like-
dramatic enough.
Harry was the reckless one, like, let's go do this.
Let's fuck some shit up, guys.
And Ron was like the
Scaredy cat. He was the scaredy cat.
All right, what are we on even? Favorite Marauder.
Lupin. Always Lupin. Ooh,
Yeah.
no, Sirius.
Oh.
Sirius.
Ooh, now I don't know. Lupin or Sirius for show.
Yeah.
I was pretty mad that they killed off Sirius Black too.
I
'Cause I'm
cried.
like, really? Harry finally got a family?
And you
killed
killed
him? Really? Yeah, so I don't know which one would be mine.
Probably Sirius for me. He was
I mean, he's a little bit better developed character.
He is. But see, you know
But
what?
Lupin's a werewolf.
But, and Lupin is an INFJ.
And that's cool.
And Lupin matches my Myers-Briggs type.
I get different ones every time on that. Like, I've seen some that say I'm Hermione for my type. And there was one that said I was Lupin, I think. Or
Really?
Was it?
I mean, maybe.
I don't remember now. But there was one that said I was someone else. But I had one or two that said I was Hermione. But I feel like Hermione might be an E instead of an I.
See, I think she might be an I, but I think she's a J and not a P. Because she has to have everything in order. So I think you're either Luna or Hermione. If you could bring one character back to life, which would it be?
Fred.
Oh. Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, I would say Fred or again Lupin. I love
or
Lupin.
Sirius Black. So that Harry could have a goddamn family!
Don't you think he needs that?
Come on!
Come on! Yeah.
Have a heart!
He needs someone so he can stop being such a little baby. Alright.
Okay. Hallows or Horcruxes? What
Like
am I
Deathly
supposed to
Hallows
choose?
or the Horcruxes? Yeah, pick one.
Like, do I want those?
Yeah.
Do I want the Hallows?
Would
or
you
do I want to
prefer-
have Horcruxes so I could, like, live forever?
Do you want to live forever?
I'm gonna go with the Hallows. Living forever is too long.
That's exhausting. I'd rather have the Hollows. I don't want to live forever. Yeah, no Hollows for sure.
Yeah.
Also, like the Horcruxes, okay, so you could potentially live forever, but look what happened to Voldemort.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
He looked like a snake.
He looks like a goddamn snake. And also...
He lost his nose.
Where'd this go? Fucking nowhere. It went nowhere. And also, like, they figured out what they were and killed him. So, like, yeah, you could potentially live forever, but, like...
Only potentially. But then he comes back and whatever. Well, that was because they time traveled, though.
I would just make random shit Horcruxes. Like, hey, this pebble that I just found, and I would toss it in the ocean.
Yeah. Good plan.
Find me now, bitch!
That's perfect.
That's why I'm a Ravenclaw.
Voldemort was stupid.
He was not a Ravenclaw.
You are so dumb, Voldemort.
Get your shit together.
I've almost drank this whole thing, though, while we've been talking. I have, like, one drink left.
Damn.
Let's revisit it. That was all the questions.
Yeah.
Let's revisit the beer.
Shit, this beer is good.
It's really good. I love these Mexican-style beers. Like, I think I've liked, like, every single one I've tried.
Oh my god, they're so good, because I love the juxtaposition of, like, the cinnamon and the chocolate.
I wonder if Tim can get Schlafly. Maybe I should send him one of these.
Oh. Yeah, Tim, comment. Can you get Schlafly's?
Can you get Schlafly?
Can you get it? Yeah, this is so fucking good. So,
10
these
out of
are
10.
delicious. Yes.
Schlafly.
Would drink again.
The St. Louis Brewery. And should we tag anyone in this Harry Potter tag? You know who we should tag is Narglecatcher.
Yeah,
She
Narglecatcher.
likes Harry Potter.
You dig this?
Any other Harry Pottery channels? What about Unmanaged Mischief?
Ooh, yes.
You clearly like Harry Potter.
Obviously.
Any other Harry Potter themed channels we know? Like with Harry Potter names. And we're gonna tag Hufflepuffism.
Yes.
Alright, so that is our ultimate Harry
Potter tag!
Woo! Alright, give us some comments down below. Do you agree with our choices here?
So, there will be some links down below where you can find us elsewhere on social media.
If you have not subscribed yet, Please do.
Yes.
And thank you for watching.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.